what's up? This video is gonna be a little bit different. I'm chilling. I have really bad cramps right now, but I needed to film a video, so here we are. I should be doing videos like this more often. Oh, yeah. In all seriousness, I got my first chemical peel not too long ago, so I wanted to talk to you guys about it. I have my phone because my memory is shot. It's been 2 weeks since I got my peel, so I figured now would be a great time to talk about it. So I got my chemical peel on January 10th. Now, when I went to the office, by the way, everyone was super duper nice. They had a few options for me. A chemical peel can be either light, medium, or deep. I got the light chemical peel because my face didn't have too many active breakouts or very deep marks. I didn't have cystic acne. My biggest issue that I wanted to get resolved was the fact that I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on the right side of my face and a little bit on the left-hand side. After I took a trip in March, ate a bunch of bad food, not necessarily things like pizza, burgers, stuff like that. Usually that doesn't break my face out too bad, but I think it was the hotel food that just did a number on me. And after that, of course, I tend to pick at my skin, so I was picking at it and it just left this side of my face kind of wrecked, at least in my opinion. If you compare pictures of my face from December 2023 to my face in December of 2024, it's massively different. So I contacted them for a chemical peel. We had a very quick consultation about what the peel is going to be like, very straightforward. If you aren't familiar with what a chemical peel is, essentially they're putting acid on your face to remove a layer of skin. That sounds scary, but it's really not that bad. When I got mine done, it was done in 6 different layers. So they would apply 1 layer across my face, wait a minute to let it dry, and then do the process over again. Every single time she asked me what the pain level was from a scale of 1 to 10. For me, it didn't feel painful whatsoever. I think by my 5th layer, I said a 2, but it didn't really hurt. It just tingled a little bit. Now, everyone's experience is different depending on the level or severity of your acne, as well as your pain tolerance, skin type, things like that. So keep that in mind. I'm not trying to make it sound like it was such an easy breezy process because for some people, it really does hurt. So once the layer of skin sort of falls off your face, it doesn't happen all at once. You're left with skin that's a lot smoother. The light peel is the mildest, so it's mainly helping with things like fine lines, wrinkles, and to remove dry or rough skin. At least I'm pretty sure I got the light version. If I didn't, I'll correct myself somewhere on the screen or down in the comments below. But yeah, the process only took about 30 minutes, I think. I was in and out pretty fast. And it only took 30 minutes because I had to go in, and this was the very first time I'm doing it, so she wanted to make sure. She reiterated what the process was and then what the aftercare was like. Speaking of aftercare, this is what I was given. The one that I got is the VI Peel. This is the little aftercare kit. It comes with a few different things on the inside. So you have a gentle purifying cleanser, post-treatment repair cream, and SPF 50. There were also some towelettes in here that I would use on my skin before I would apply the cream and the SPF. I think I only used the towelettes for the first 3 days and then I ran out of them, and then it was strictly just the cleanser, repair cream, and SPF. Could not forget the SPF. You should be using SPF in general when you're doing skincare. I was instructed to use this for 7 days following the chemical peel. I still have product left over, and it does say on the package that you can continue to use it until it's all gone. So that's what I've been doing. I have been cleansing twice a day by accident. So before I got the chemical peel done, I realized that my face does better if I just use a cleanser at night, so an oil cleanser and then a gel-based cleanser. And I didn't really take that into account when I continued to use this past the 7 days. Just the other day, I realized my face is feeling a lot drier, besides it being cold outside. And then I was like, oh wait, duh. So I'm going to only cleanse at night like I was before, but I'll still use their repair cream and their SPF. Okay, so that's the process. I want to quickly talk about what the peeling was like, because I think that is the biggest thing people actually care about when they're looking into getting a chemical peel. I was told that there's no right way to peel. So you can peel in small flaky bits or you can peel in large chunks. I got the flaky bits that reminded me of dandruff. I would have preferred the large flakes just so I can trim away the excess, but I didn't have a say, so I guess there's no point in complaining about it. So again, January 10th is when I got my chemical peel. I got it done around 3:15. My face was a little bit orangey because when they do the chemical peel, they don't wipe anything away. They just let it seep into your skin, and then at the end of the process, she kind of massaged it in a little bit. Again, for me, it didn't really hurt. My face looked fine. My face wasn't itchy. So things were looking good. Oh, I forgot to mention, once you get the chemical peel done, they don't want you to sweat for the first 2 days. So I did not go to the gym. By the 3rd day, you can't exercise. I didn't take any pictures on the 11th because nothing seemed to have changed. By the 12th, I had the smallest amount of peeling right around my nose and on my upper lip, but that was pretty much it. I also didn't experience any itching yet. By day 13, I was starting to look a little bit crusty. I had more peeling around my mouth and my nose, which isn't really surprising because as you're talking, that skin is constantly being stretched and moved around. I also had a little bit right underneath my eye and around my eyebrow, but it was still pretty minor, to the point where I didn't really care if I was out and about without some sort of mask or scarf to cover my face. During this process, I was also instructed to make sure that I was applying some sort of Vaseline or Aquaphor on my face 2 to 3 times a day. One, because of the chemical peel, it's just very drying, so you need to protect whatever barrier you have left, or essentially when you're doing the chemical peel, you're stripping your face of its natural skin barrier. So the Vaseline and the Aquaphor help with that. She instructed me 2 to 3 times a day as well because it's the winter time and it's freezing cold and super dry. If it was during the summer, which most people don't get chemical peels during the summer because of the sun, I'm assuming that you might only do that once a day. By the 14th, I felt like a troll. I didn't want anyone to look at me. The peeling around my mouth got a lot worse and I had more flaking. Of course, people at work and people in the gym who I know and talk to are like, it's not that bad, it's not that noticeable. But when you look at your face every day and it's peeling like that, it's not pleasant. The itching also got worse. I still don't think that my experience with the itching was that bad compared to other videos that I've seen. It was still tolerable. I would kind of just like touch the itchy parts, just like, you do this with your braids. It was mostly itchy around my mouth where I was doing the most peeling, but I also started to feel itchy right in here because that section of my face was finally starting to peel as well. By the 15th, I thought my face was going to look like an absolute disaster given what my mouth looked like, but it actually wasn't bad. It got a lot better. So after I cleansed my face that night and in the morning, a lot of the flakes that were left on my face had fallen off. I was mainly flaking at that point, a little bit more around my mouth, but not anything major. I was peeling on my cheeks finally, and then my forehead was doing the most amount of peeling. I also started to peel right around my chin, which again didn't seem all that bad. By this time, I felt that my skin was a lot smoother because more of it was finally exposed, but I didn't notice any of the dark marks lightening up. And I'm not really surprised by that because she did tell me that I was gonna need about 3 to 4 chemical peels before I really saw a clean slate. Not gonna lie, it was kind of a buzzkill to not see that much of a difference, but I'm just impatient. So by the time the 16th and the 17th rolled around, all I was working with was peeling around my hairline and just underneath my chin. I did start to peel around my neck for a little bit, but we only did 1 pass on my neck, so it wasn't that bad. So yeah, all in all, the peel experience was pretty smooth. Right after the peel was when my face felt the smoothest. I mean, it does still feel pretty soft right now, but because I'm on my period, my face did break out just a tiny bit around my chin, and I get like the same 2 pimples on my right side, and they spawned, but I did my usual acne spot treatment and they have gone down. So that's the only texture that I feel for the most part on this side of my face. I do think that my face has lightened up a little bit on this side, and I feel like I've noticed more of a difference on the left side of my face, but that's probably because I have less marks and this side it was just so messed up. The place that I went to charged $420 for the procedure, and a chemical peel isn't covered by insurance because it's a cosmetic procedure. So if you're interested in getting it done, you could probably reach out to a few different locations and ask about the pricing. Usually they're gonna have you come in and do a consultation so that they can gauge what sort of chemical peel you're gonna need, whether it's the light, medium, or deep. And I'm assuming that will influence the price. So I can't really give you guys a solid answer, like it will cost this much for a light and this much for a deep. If you don't have that kind of money to spend, don't worry. You can try other products out there that will hopefully lighten up the dark marks. With my skin type, it usually takes about 6 to 8 months for hyperpigmentation to go away. And because of what I was dealing with on the right side of my face, for me, I think it would have taken like 3 years before I was able to actually see all the marks disappear. So yeah, I'm gonna be going back on the 7th because you're supposed to get this done every 4 to 6 weeks. They want me to come back on the 7th to get a checkup just to see where we're at, and then we will do another peel. I'm really looking forward to it because I can't wait until my face is clear again. If you guys want me to record that process, just let me know. And I'll record it for you guys more in depth. I was trying to record this go around, but I just kept forgetting. But next time I'll make sure that I'm getting in like the washing, the moisturizing, all that fun stuff. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully this video was informative. If you want other videos like this, if I get a different procedure done, just let me know. The only other time I got something done was when I got my gums removed, or not removed, but I got some of them lasered away. That was in a Cali vlog a while ago at this point. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this video informative or helpful in any way, go ahead and give it a like. You might as well subscribe while you're at it and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss future uploads. I'll catch you guys in the next video.
It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.